Hey guys, it's Rebecca Oberstadt. So today is going to be something a little bit different and something some subscribers had asked for. So I've broken these down into 4 different technical video categories, and I'm going to make sure I'm scooted over a little bit more. I'm going to be putting pictures right here as I bring up these people, but and I will be linking everybody down below. I did exclude some people, and I will get into that. But this is my YouTubers under 100,000 subscribers that I follow and why. And just a little bit of information. Anybody that is basically under 1,000 subscribers or people that I don't watch on a regular basis are more or less the ones that I excluded from this list. Occasionally I'll watch one of their videos, but for the most part, and I might like touch on that while I'm going through my list. So I'm going to tell you their name and how many subscribers they have and just a little bit about why I follow them. So if you want to hear more about the 33 people I'm subscribed to that are at 100,000 subscribers or under, then keep watching and I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Okay, so the first one is Kelly Gooch. She has 38,000 subscribers, and I actually recently found her about a month or so ago. I really enjoy her content. I enjoy her insight on different makeup products, and she does some pretty basic but beautiful looks when it comes to a super easy eye look that basically anybody can do. And it's kind of funny when she leaves in like bloopers and stuff. I know yesterday's video she had like a blooper of her cat tearing up a box in the background, and because we have cats and I know some of the shenanigans that they pull when I'm recording, I thought that was funny. So I really like her. I've only been following her for a little while, and I found quite a few new beauty type channels that I'm following because I got so tired of the Laura Lees and the Manny MUAs and the James Charles and those kinds of people that I stopped watching last year. More or less, it's been almost a full year since I've watched most of them, and I was just like, if I was looking for something or looking for a review on something, I kept popping up with the same channels. So I watched several of their videos, and then I was like, you know what, if I'm watching their videos that might be a little older or that are newer, I should probably subscribe if I continually find myself watching their channel. So that's why a lot of these newer people I'm subscribed to, that's why I'm subscribed to them. The next, I guess we'll talk about some of the commentary channels. We've got Ashley Kyle at 63,000, Margot Indigo at 44,000, Panicked Antics at 2.5 thousand, L Loves Tea at 2.9 thousand, Beauty with Ashley 35,000, Nosy Housefrau at 2.3 thousand, Beauty Sleuth Truth at 20,000, Nick Snyder at 24,000, or his other channel, The Viewer's Voice, at 68,000. And I am missing, where's Roxana? Metamorphosis Rox at 1.3 thousand. Okay, so all of those are basically in the same drama or category of discussing some of the stuff that goes on, their opinions on things from the beauty community, drama that happens on like Instagram and Twitter and social media and things like that. Stuff that, being somebody that spends 7 days a week at home, 24 hours a day, only goes out of the house to check the mail or to go grocery shopping, that's the extent of my experience in the outside world, and it has been for several years. So I've always been kind of like a nosy person. I like to know things, I like to learn different things, and I don't know, I think we're all in some way, shape, form, or another drawn to drama. So I initially started following some of the other drama channels, and I have since not been watching them due to either their pretty hateful language, and I'm not even talking about cussing, I'm talking about just some of the things that they say and how they discuss people. But I stopped watching several channels. There's some that I don't watch because they absolutely annoy the piss out of me. But when it comes to like giving you the information, delivering what most would assume are facts, sharing their opinions, or breaking down certain things that person X has done through the years or the things that they've done, that's why I follow these people. Now, Nick Snyder, I have watched for years. I used to watch him when he was on Trisha Paytas's channel. I no longer watch her. I can't stomach her anymore. He noticed that his channel died, so he made The Viewer's Voice. Well, while I was in a live stream on The Viewer's Voice, I met Metamorphosis Rox and the Nosy Housefrau, and I followed them. And then through Twitter interactions and stuff like that, I ran into Panicked Antics and L Loves Tea, and I started following them. Now, I also watch another drama channel, and through that drama channel, I found Ashley Kyle, Margot Indigo, and Beauty with Ashley, because there was some stuff that happened. There was an event on You Now, and like all these people were in there. So I started like looking up their channels after the live stream was over, and that's how I discovered their channels. And it's been probably 6 months to a year that I've been watching quite a few of these channels. So that's why they're on this list. Then we have Smoky Glow. I discovered her again recently looking for a review on something, and never realized that that is somebody that Georgia Harris, who I also watch, Smoky Glow is at 17,000, Georgia Harris is at 16,000. I've watched Georgia Harris for well over a year. I've discovered Georgia Harris through watching an unpotting video for some of her larger eyeshadow pans, and she was using a flat iron on them, and I was like, what is this girl doing? And I just kind of watched all of her depotting videos in like a number of days just because it was interesting. So I found Smoky Glow through, again, a Twitter post, and didn't realize, I didn't put two and two together, that she's also friends with Georgia Harris. The next one I have is from Fine Nith. It's actually a YouTuber who lives off-grid in a tiny house. She has 22,000 subscribers. Another one that I follow is that has 2.4 thousand subscribers is Tumbleweed Homes. I know back in the probably 8 or 10 years ago, I was looking at doing the whole tiny house thing, and I remember looking at their website to pull off building plans, because you can, pay $100 and you can get plans to build your own. So I saw, it was one of those recommended things, so I started watching her. I've watched Tumbleweed, and whenever they put up a new video, I usually, drool over whatever house they've built. Then the next one is Risa Does Makeup at 76,000. Again, somebody I found looking for a review. She's actually a makeup artist. She's over, I think she's at least 40. She's my age, or in my age bracket. So she's got more mature skin. She's been in the makeup industry for years. She knows her stuff, and she gives very insightful views on makeup and just makeup in general and skincare and that kind of stuff. The next one is Amy Loves Makeup. She's at 14,000. And she's somebody new I also discovered probably from a recommended video or something that I was searching. She's got a little boy who's actually adorable, but she does a lot with like Juvia's Place palettes, and I've always been interested in Juvia's Place. I just don't own any of their stuff. When I can afford to expand on what little collection I do have, I will be looking at picking up some Juvia's Place, and she has quite a few palettes and reviews. Actually, I think she owns every palette from Juvia's Place. The next one is Angelica Nyqvist. She is at 61,000. She's from Sweden, and again, Georgia Harris shouts her out all the time. Jen loves reviews. There's quite a few channels that I follow that talk about her and or have mentioned her in their videos, and I started following her about 6 months ago, and I really enjoy her content, her breakdown videos, her makeup looks that are, she can go from neutral to bold, and everything looks beautiful on her. So I enjoy her content. The next one is Samantha March at 73,000 subscribers. She is, again, over 30, somebody that I look to that has, I guess, similar skin to mine. She's not as fair as me, but she does have dry skin. She's very insightful. She does a lot of drugstore makeup. She does very simple eye looks, things that are easy to follow. And, I just like watching her. Then we have Katie Newton. She's actually a makeup artist out of Washington, D.C. She has 4.5 thousand subscribers. She's actually taken some time off lately because she is pregnant with her second child and is having some health issues with that. So every once in a while I check in with her on Twitter. Actually, I just talked to her yesterday on Twitter. And it's nice to be able to talk to a YouTuber that actually responds back to you. So that is something that I appreciate. Even though she's not on YouTube right now, she does still respond to social media. Then we have Spooky Lips and Fat Hips, which actually is in the Half Cousins podcast with Georgia Harris. Started watching her through Georgia Harris. Same thing with Makeup Struggles. Now Spooky Lips is at 6.8 thousand. Makeup Struggles is at 27,000. I enjoy both of their contents, their breakdowns on products, on whether or not it's worth buying it, pros and cons to makeup products in general. Just a lot of the views that they have on makeup, and they have an extensive collection, whereas I don't. It's one of those kind of makes you go moments where you really, they kind of make you think about, is something really worth buying or not. So I enjoy watching both of them. Then we have the Organized Soprano. I do believe that she commented on one of my videos a while back, and I went to her channel and started watching her videos, and there's something cathartic about watching an organization video, especially with me living in somebody else's home, not having my own space, not having a whole lot of room to move or to do things. I found that watching her videos kind of gave me that outlet that I needed to feel like I could accomplish something. And I don't know, I enjoy watching her videos. And I'm also a soprano. I'm a mezzo soprano, so I can sing multiple octaves, even though I haven't sung professionally in years. I think it's cool that another YouTuber has, I guess, OCD or ADHD issues like me, and also can sing. Then, oh yeah, I must have forgot Tawny Michelle in with all the commentary channels. She's at 12,000. Then we have Grant Duncan, who is a musician who lives in Japan. He only has 65 subscribers. His music is beautiful. I love it. He actually reached out to me in my Gmail account like probably 8 or 9 months ago and asked if I, or he commented on something that I did. All I know is that we ended up having an email exchange where he sent me some music. I've used it in several videos. I've gotten copyright claims on most of them. They have released the claims on them because I have permission from the artist to use the music. He has given me explicit permission to use his music in my videos as long as I link his website in my description box, and usually I'll go ahead and put him in like a card so that people can find his YouTube channel. So he's very laid back about how I use his music, but when I'm like doing a makeup look and I just speed it up and I don't want to like talk through it, or say I'm sick and I speed it up because I can't talk through it, I enjoy using his music, and I know as soon as I go to upload it I'm gonna get a strike on it, and then I have to file the claim. So usually it takes about 4 days for me once I upload the video before it actually goes live, because I fight back and forth with the people that claim to represent Grant. And I've had like 5 different companies say, oh well, we represent him, and the music that he's producing belongs to us. And he's like, I don't even know who those people are. I've never even heard of those companies. Tell them to remove the claim off your video because they're not stealing my money too. I don't mind sharing what little money I earn on videos with another creator. That is, if the money is actually going to them. In a lot of these cases where I've had claims put on my videos, they're claims made by people that don't own the rights to this stuff, and that they're just saying, oh, well, that's my music, or we represent that person, when they don't. So anyways, I follow him on YouTube. Whenever he puts out a new music video, I usually go and watch it, and I'm usually the first comment. And his little boy is so cute, and his wife is absolutely beautiful, and I enjoy his sound and his music. Now, next on my list is Biohazardous Beauty at 67,000. I haven't seen a video from her in probably at least a month. I don't know if she's like taking some time off, but she does a lot of like indie makeup, cruelty-free makeup. She has these really massive wings that she wears of black eyeliner, a lot of like grungy, gothy kind of makeup. And I kind of wish I had the eye shape to pull off a very massive wing, but I don't. So I enjoy watching her videos just to like watch her do those wings, and it just astonishes me how she can do a wing and have them look almost identical on both sides. I do a wing and one looks like a J and one looks like a sad L, so you know, it is what it is. The next person on my list, well, I've already talked about Georgia Harris. We have Farrah Nix. She's at 22,000 subscribers. Found her through Jen Loves Reviews. She has hooded eyes. I have partially deep set hooded downturned eyes, so watching some of her tutorials is very helpful for me, because I used to carry my color just in my crease and onto my lid, but she did a video tutorial once where she talked about bringing the color up higher onto the brow bone, because when you have hooded eyes and you open your eyes, the majority of the center of my lid is gone. You can't see it. So there's like a whole swath like right here in my eye that when I open my eye, you don't see. You see a little bit of my lid, and then you see from here up, and that's it. So any art I'm going to be doing on my face is going to get hidden. So watching her videos was very helpful on that front. I already talked about Nick Snyder. Okay, next one is Lucia Tepper Beauty at 31,000. She was a recommended video like months ago when she was blowing up for the anti-consumerism videos. She also has some of the similar palettes that I do, and she has a small collection. Now, she has a small collection because of preference. I have a small collection because I don't have the money. So watching her videos kind of makes me appreciate what I have more. And between watching her and Kelly Gooch and 2 other people I'm subscribed to, has started me into a Shop My Stash. I'm actually working on one right now. I just started it January 1st, and so far I'm doing good. I haven't used anything other than what's in my basket on my counter for my Shop My Stash, and it stops me from having to go, okay, well, what concealer am I going to use today? What corrector am I going to use? Because I do have more than one. So it's been very helpful watching some of her videos and to see like her project pans. I honestly, I'll get into the whole project pan thing in another video as to my thoughts on it and will I or won't I do those. Then we have Porcelain Cosmetics, or Porcelain. She's at 75,000. When I first started watching her, she was at 40,000 subscribers. I used to watch her videos because she was upbeat and positive and did really beautiful eye looks and always got all the newest Jeffree Star stuff. And I've always wanted to try Jeffree Star products. I just can't afford them. And probably the last 6 months or so, I've noticed that her personality has changed a little bit. She seems a little bit more depressed, a little bit more withdrawn. So when she puts out a new video every day, I don't always watch them on the day they go out. I usually watch them a day or two later. It's just, I've noticed that watching her videos kind of brings me down a little bit, so I try not to watch them as much. But I do still like watching her do the eye makeup looks and review products and talk about new makeup releases and stuff like that. I just kind of wish that she would get back what she used to have, kind of like that fire that she had, because I enjoyed watching those videos, and the ones that she's putting out now I don't really enjoy as much. Then we have Mae Beauty at 59,000 subscribers. I think when I started watching her, she was about 40,000 subscribers as well. She lives in California. She is a actual makeup artist. I enjoy her content. I enjoy how she explains what she does. She does very interesting looks that I've always been afraid to try, with different placements of colors and how to blend things out. And she always just looks flawless. She's beautiful, just like Raw Beauty Christie. They're both very good at what they do. They explain things well, and they're just, I enjoy watching her content. And her husband, every time he's in a video with her, I just die laughing. I know my dad has stopped several times when I'm watching one of her videos, and he'll actually stand behind me and watch over my shoulder for several minutes before he goes to sit down. So I know if my dad is actually taking the time when he's walking from, you know, A to B and ends up walking behind me and he stops to watch a channel with me, you know, and gets a giggle out of it, or finds something interesting or learns something new, then I know that the person I'm watching is actually really worth watching, because my dad is very particular in his taste. So that always touches me when my dad enjoys some of the YouTubers that I watch. I'm going to skip one and I'll go back to it. Next we have Geek Out of Water at 9.2 thousand subscribers. Her name is Shelly. I started watching her when she had 3.5 thousand subscribers. I did give her some things. She placed an order on my website for some Triquetra sterling silver jewelry. We did make some stuff for her. I made some other things that she went and put in a giveaway at her 5,000 subscriber giveaway. And one of her subscribers, I guess, had actually gone and bought more jewelry off my website, which helps me out because I am lucky if I get a sale every 3 months on my website. So, you know, we have handmade jewelry that we sell, that my dad and I both make. This is just stuff that I've got sitting right here on my desk. I've got sterling silver necklaces that I've got that I made, or that my dad made, earrings, pendants, that kind of stuff. So I sent her like a wide variety of stuff to put in a giveaway. We do talk through social media. I think that if we lived closer to each other, she would be somebody that I would find, you know, one of those PJs and Saturday mornings with coffee kind of friend. Somebody that I would be able to talk to about just about anything, that we would be comfortable talking about just about anything with each other. I'm sure there are things that she could teach me and vice versa. I do always learn something new when I watch her videos. And she's another YouTuber where you comment on a video or you comment on something on social media and you actually get a response. It's not like, oh, well, it's just, you know, another person that's commenting on my stuff and they just ignore you. Like 90% of those people that I follow, there literally is only 10% of the 106 people I'm subscribed to that actually take the time to either reply to either a YouTube or social media comment, or like something that you've done or said on either YouTube or social media. So that's another thing that she does that I really enjoy. Plus she does some pretty in-depth reviews and breaks down stuff, and has even a website that she uses to break down like foundation reviews. And there's a whole bunch of categories that she breaks foundation reviews down for. So I enjoy that as well. I also follow Trend Mood, who's at 53,000, but they haven't posted anything on their YouTube channel in like forever. They have Instagram and Twitter. They used to have a Facebook page, but really the only time I ever see them post anything is on Instagram and Twitter. So I literally haven't watched one of their videos since the last one they posted. The very last one I have on this list is Sir Hunt's Reviews at 46,000. I found his channel looking for something the beginning of last year on something that didn't make sense for the Game of Thrones, and we own all but the 7th season of, we own 1 through 6 for the seasons for Game of Thrones. We also have the books. My dad and I are huge Game of Thrones fans, and I really like his breakdowns, his what might be coming up, some sneak peeks, some conspiracy theories, things like that that he talks about for those videos. I always find it interesting. I always learn something new. He always gives you something to like think about when it comes to the videos, and I just enjoy watching his videos. I enjoy watching his content, and there's actually several other people I'm subscribed to through watching his videos, because he's either had them in videos with him or they've done like podcast style videos and they've been linked. So they're in the other categories for some of the other videos I will be recording. I know this is a long one. There was 33 to get through. If you got this far, then congratulations that you listened to me talk for this long. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like I said, if I get everything done correctly, you should be seeing like, well, they're going to be over here. That's why I moved. There will be pictures up here of the various people that I have talked about. So maybe you can find some new people to watch on YouTube. If you find that you're bored with who you're currently watching, or you want to just check out some new creators, then feel free. I will link everybody down below. So hopefully you guys have a great day or night wherever you are. I'm going to go ahead and stop this here, and I'll see you later. Bye.